great band name, the Singing Cheetos.
Yeah, I know Singing Cheetos. There's a man over there into the music scene. Showing lots of love.
Cheers, everybody.
With great advice, I know who I should go see.
Who that?
All Around Town Radio. Around Town Radio.
Show.
Where I go for the latest brand and focus. So Around Town Radio. Show the music that comforts my soul. It's the All Around
Town Radio.
Oh, we got to get right to it. Welcome to All Around Town Radio show. Kevin Cooper's here with a comment already. He says, "Hi, Glenn. What others think of me is none of my business." Okay. That's a great way to start out today. Rob Paisley saying cheers. Hey, welcome. I don't have to say what channel you're on because you're all on YouTube today because that's the only place we're streaming. How about that?
You're smart.
How about that? Yeah, well, we'll see. Thank you for saying we're looking good. We look better on YouTube, by the way.
I'm going to say I think you're lying, but I appreciate that.
Let me do a little zoom in on my co-host. Look at that. There we go.
Today is not a zoom in day.
You've got the Hall of Fame back there. The Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame.
Oh, yes, there it is.
I've got my gift from under the sun.
UTS.
My babies, which
this
frame
priceless.
was given to me by Melissa Singer Reed.
That's priceless. It is.
I know.
And you've got plants that are actually living in your web of doom.
These plants are hard to kill, so I'm very
good at that. All right, if you're out there, you're going to have to say hi to us today because that's the only way we'll know you're here because we don't have that access to see who pops up and is watching. So Glenn says hi. Toy Hobbs is in the house from Rockstar. How are you doing, Toy?
Hi, Toy.
Jimmy Kilroy. Hey, Jimmy. Oh, Cooper says the theme song doesn't cut out on YouTube. It does in the Book of Face. Imagine that. Yes, it does. Mark Bransford is here today. Hi, Mark Bransford.
Mark was the one that was messaging me, telling me that we should still go live on YouTube.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Jeff Vance is here on the YouTube exclusive.
Hey, Jeff Vance.
Gotta love him.
Look,
and
YouTube is the best. Look at all these people liking the YouTube.
Well, now if we can get 8,000 followers on YouTube like we have on Facebook, I'd be happy. Then I'll just switch platforms and be done with it. How's that? Hi, Kara.
Facebook doesn't want you. YouTube will take us.
That's true. Don found us. Melody found us. Thank you. Mark Bransford says thank you. Kenny Patterson is in the house. Hi, Kenny. Thanks for being here. What's up, Bill? Wild Bill Video. Glenn says numbers are going up real quick. This is making Glenn's day. In fact, he's sitting in the corner with a big grin right now. I don't even want to think of what he's doing in the corner because he's so excited that we're on YouTube. It's crazy.
If only YouTube was where it all was.
Yes, if only we could have 8,000 followers on YouTube. Why don't you work on that for me, Glenn, will you? I need somebody to do that because I'm too busy fighting with the Book of Face over getting blocked. That 20, the champ, that's Kareem, I bet.
That's Kareem. Kim Butterfield is here. Melody, hi, Dom.
And Kevin says we can see everyone's YouTube profile photos from 10 years ago. Look at Kevin. Look at that baby face on his. That's awesome.
Kevin. Hi, little Kevin.
Yes, that's what all his girlfriends used to call him. All right. The Wanderers are in the house. And Glenn says he only has 1,000 himself. Well, Glenn, you're slipping then because somebody as mega YouTube as you should have 10 million followers. Okay.
Who is RM164?
I have no idea. RM164, disclose yourself, please. Let us know who you are because we don't want any of those anti All Around Town people or haters All Around Town Radio.
Well, that's
people.
Jeff from 2008, opening for the Gin Blossoms.
I
Nice.
love it. Hey, let's chat.
Well,
You
let's
want
do
to?
that.
You want to? What are we going to
let's
talk about
chat.
today? What have we got to talk? What kind of hot topic could be going on in our lives today?
Let's chat about how certain social media platforms and people can go F themselves.
Okay, let's do that. Mr. Clown School. I don't know who that is either. And oh, it's Pam from Ken Anderson. That's it. That's her classroom number. Thank you, Pam. Thanks for being here. We're live on YouTube in case you guys didn't know that, but you have to know that because you're on YouTube. And yeah, let's talk about those platforms today. Let's talk about, first and foremost, can I give a little quick disclaimer?
Yeah.
And not our normal disclaimer, but this disclaimer. Do not mention any names of anyone you think is performing these wonderful heinous acts on our page.
Don't ever mention anyone's names.
Yeah, that is not what we're here for. And I will tell you that the Book of Face is impossible to get anything out of them, first of all, as to who even hijacked your page, if that happens, and all those things. They will not disclose it, but they'll be in a second if you say the word something to shut you down. And it just amazes me how quickly they can react to someone's anti comments or, saying that they have accused me in the last week, Karis, and it's a little ironic that this has only happened once in the past, and it happened one time with a single isolated thing of somebody saying we copyright infringed, and it was Warner Music saying that a song we played was theirs. It wasn't. It was a local artist. In fact, it was a Johnny Fink song. And they were claiming it was theirs. And there's only so many melodies. I get it. It's a computer that reads it and all that. But this week, we started out with 34 on Monday's show of complaints that came into Facebook. They were regarding hate speech. They were regarding copyright infringement. They were regarding against community standards, which whatever that means. And then again yesterday, we got slammed with 20 more at the 20-minute mark in the show, and they shut us down again. The computer gets so many complaints, and boom, it just acts. And so today I verified my personal page, which I didn't want to do, but I did. And we'll see about verifying the All Around Town page. They say if you verify the one that you're linked to, it should be okay, but I'm going to try that and see. I don't want to pay them a fortune every month. You know what I'm saying? Are you there? Hello.
Oh, I'm there. I'm reading.
Co-host.
I'm listening.
Okay, so that's where we're at with this, and it's ironic that it started on Monday right after I did a certain event on Sunday. And it is very easy to point fingers and say that, but please, as somebody wrote on somebody's page today, a name of somebody, we have zero proof and we cannot use names. I can't even say for a fact, if I had to go in a court of law and try to prove this, they know they can hide behind the curtain of Facebook. I mean, that's why they do those kind of things. It happens to people all day long.
Also, and let me just put this out there for everybody. When you do mention names, it's not going to affect you. It's going to affect All Around Town Radio and Scott Hall. So you're not really doing anybody any favors. If you want to actually call somebody out for something, go do it on their page.
Yeah, and I mean, I've already been messaged from people, oh, somebody's threatened to sue you over this, and sue me. Okay, I mean, I haven't said a word of whose name it is. I mean, it's all speculation. And what's funny is the amount of speculation directed at one individual, and I don't know if it's true or false, so I just leave it at that.
Nobody knows who it actually is. There's just assumptions. It's just weird timing.
Yeah. It's very weird timing that this would occur right after doing an event that was a bit of a controversial battle, so to speak.
Yeah.
But
I don't really think, I think the reason, I mean, it wasn't much of a battle if we compare numbers.
And I know the numbers for one event. I didn't even pay attention to the other one. So to be honest with you, because first of all, I'm into supporting all kinds of charities, as you know, Karis. I mean, I do that a lot.
And in reality, I shouldn't have even said that. And I apologize because really, I hope that I hope every fundraiser raises a shit ton of money for the ones in need. So I take that back. I apologize because I do hope that they've raised a lot of money. I'm thinking ego got in the way there. It's not about the person, it's about the people needing it.
Absolutely. And that's why I agreed to do the event I agreed to do, because I wanted to help. And I've helped with many of those events, and I will continue to help with many of those events because I believe them, just as we do your Women Helping Women, or we do your events that support the pets and all the other things. It's something that's near and dear to my heart. I don't take a dime for those events. I'm going to tell people that. People think, oh, yeah, you know, and the rumor was out there. I turned down the other event because I wanted $1,000 in my picture on the poster and crap like that. That's all bullshit.
Right.
It's not. I mean, that is, I would never ask that of a charity event. Have I been paid for charity events? Yes. And what I usually end up doing is giving that money back. Are you on the Kind Bar Act today?
I'm just so hungry, and I've been eating healthy, like really healthy, and I'm so tired of it.
You know, sometimes when I start saying things and I get on a roll, you like knock the rails off the track because you just derailed me. I don't even remember what I was talking about with your Kind Bar.
Somebody asked what I was eating.
What is this? Okay.
Somebody asked what I was eating, so I was just
sweet Jesus. Can we talk? What'd you call me earlier? No, you said
nasty bitch.
No, nasty bitch or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Nasty.
Jim, glad to see you and hear you too. Jim McCarthy there. Is that Speed Racer? Who is that? Looks like it.
Who's K27?
Who is K27? Please identify yourself on here so we know who you are.
Because I'm kind.
Thank you, Glenn. It does hurt the venues and the musicians and charities when we are trying to promote them. We're trying to promote, and I don't know. We have 34 people live on the tube of you right now, and thank you all for switching over and being a part of this today. Because frankly, we agreed earlier to cancel it, and then Karis got some heat, and I got some heat, and people were like, "You can go live on YouTube. We'll come over and watch." We know we're not going to probably have the 1,000 views we get every week on this show because of the numbers, but it's all right. We can rebuild it. We can do what we have to do to make it work if this is the only platform we have to work off of. I can still post on my page, which is a good one. I can still put stuff up, and I can still remind people, and I'm going to even try to link this over and see what happens.
I think it is running smoother on YouTube.
It always does.
Yeah.
Yes. Hi, Josh Morgan. Thank you so much. Tim Butterfield in the house. How you doing, Tim? This is all going to work out. Well, I think anybody that's attacking us, and you know, there's so many people out there telling me, oh, it's just bots. It is not bots. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not bots, because I've looked into that. I've studied that. Bots will select your page and attack your page from all different directions. And every day when you go live, it won't be just a specific week that all of a sudden they decided to go haywire on you and they don't send 34 notices to the book of face. I guarantee you that. So that was an orchestrated, let's take him down thing. And there's more than one person out there that would like to see that happen. Speed Racer X's brother. Okay. Thank you, Jim. Kenny Patterson. Beer is good. People are crazy. You got that right. You got that right. And Kenny, I want to thank you for being here also. I appreciate you, man. Eric, what Tim said. All right. And I agree. I mean, it will work out eventually. And this music community is strong. And I've seen something, Karis, in the last few days that has just blown me away. And that is the support we have from people.
Well, that's
and
what
people
I said
that matter. People that are nice people. You know?
That's what I said. I sent you a message the other day, and I was like, you know what? If there's going to be a silver lining in this, here it is. It is. You may have one or two haters, but there's about 1,000 people that are backing you right now that are Team Scott, and that has got to warm your heart. Now, those one or two haters might be doing a little bit of damage, but in the long run, what's really important is knowing that you are backed by some really kind, supportive people, and that means more than anything.
I agree 100%. And I thank everybody for the kind words. And I apologize if you're watching and you've sent me a message and I haven't answered, because I have just been blown away with messages. And I've really been working on trying to get our platform back. And in the midst of all my Wi-Fi issues here, they They laid new cable in the neighborhood yesterday and hook it up, and it was a nightmare for a while. So all those things rolled in. I haven't had time to do a whole lot, but I will tell you, like, what I want to talk about what Josh said for just a second. One thing I admire about the group that I did this charity event for is they took the high road as well in all the drama that was going on, and just had an event and raised a significant amount of money. And nobody, I will tell you, I was there 14 hours that day, and no one time said anything negative about any other events or anything else going on, other than just supporting what was going on that day. So that says something. And I'm going to take the high road every time.
Yeah.
Karis, you had your page hijacked and taken. You had to start over, and you want to get mad. You want to yell. You want to scream. But you find it does no good.
No, it does no good. Mine was nobody that we knew, I don't think. I mean, it could be. I don't know. But no, I mean, and that's what I said in my post about you. I said the difference between you and the people or persons doing this to you is you would never try to tear somebody down. You would never do that. And that speaks volumes about who your character and who you are.
Well, thank you.
People that feel the need to dim the light of others so they can rise are cowards.
Well, I lived by an old proverb when I was in the fire department, and I told all the new kids this, that you meet the same people going up the ladder that you meet coming back down. Yeah. So you better not step on anybody's back. And I think that's a true statement, that you really have to realize there's a lot of good people out there who care. And I've seen that in the last few days. And it's sad that it took something like this for me to really realize the amount of people that supported what we do. But it's, that's kind of a tough pill to swallow. And I'm laughing right now at Ed Sawicki's profile picture on here. Talk about a youngster. Hi, Ed. Thank you so much. And Ed is another one that's been a great supporter of everything we all do. There's so many people out there. Thank you, Kareem.
I love Ed. Kareem. I've been running into this lately which I think it can kind of tie into this because of the amount of support. And I was a little hurt by a couple of instances lately of like, you're never going to get to where you are without the help of others. And it means a lot to people. Like, if you just throw them a bone and thank them and give them credit for their part in making something amazing and just being a supporter in it, give credit where credit is due. It doesn't take much. It's not going to take away from what you've done. But I can tell you right now, there was a time where I was accused of taking credit for something, and it broke my heart to think that somebody would actually think that, because if there's one thing that I'm a stickler on, is making sure that I give credit to everybody who deserves. I'm not a big fan of taking it, but I've noticed lately, you notice when you kind of get pushed to the side of the people that seem to have a problem to give that credit. And then as I was thinking these things there was a couple of instances that has happened recently. I also found an overabundance amount of people, thanking me or my support system. And it brought this massive smile to my face, because I was worried about like 2 or 3 people. And that's the thing. And I know that like sometimes these 2 or 3 people can do some severe damage, like, whoever it is trying to attack you. But man, the amount of people backing you, it's just so impressive. It's such a beautiful thing. And it brought a real warm smile to my, made me feel good to see that for you.
And yeah, and when I was reading all those, I was there were times that I was brought to tears reading some of these comments about people who I realized what we were doing really meant something, and it means something to the music community. And that's what it's there for. It's not $1 million business for me. It's not something that I live and die by every day. But I will tell you that last week alone, I'm not trying to pump my own tires, but my God, I was out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, seeing music and reporting on it and talking about it on Monday's show. And then Sunday, I spent the day watching my grandson play basketball all day long. And I mean, it's just, you're busy. Everybody's busy. And this is a side gig for me. This is not something that I'm standing up every day thinking, oh, if it goes away tomorrow, I'm broke. That's not it. That's not
No.
why we do it. But I will say, I've met some beautiful people along the way, and you're one of them. I mean, you're one of those people who, from the first time I met you, I knew you were something special. And I embraced the Bell and the Bear. And I've been taking some shit lately about being, oh, it's the Bell and the Bears talk show and it's the Bell and the Bears stuff. Why wouldn't I support a person who supports me in a community there at the Bell that supports me like they do? I mean, I've promoted, we have over 130 bands in our gig group list alone on Thursday. We have over 50 venues. If they don't report, then I don't talk about them. If they do report, I mention them.
Right.
It's the way it works. And people read stuff so weird sometimes, don't you think? I mean, it's social media.
It's
it really
ego.
is.
It's that whole thing. It's like, relax, man. Like, people support people who support them. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Bill, that's the t-shirt I need right there. The HATRS, the Hall Around Town Radios, overcome the haters. I like haters overcome the haters. Kenny Cunningham, thank you for being here. And I came in Saturday to see their band, Whiskey Town. I had a great time with them and enjoyed it. Nice. And it was something different than what I typically see. Mr. Burroughs. And again, nice. That's 5 minutes from my crib. I can go hang out there and still be home early and those kind of things. So it's a good thing. And there's so many good people in this music business and so many people who don't do it for the ego. They do it for the fun and the pleasure of others and all that. Don't you think that sometimes we all get down and everybody in this business thinks, oh, it's a grind. It's this or that. But for the most part, it's smiling faces when you see people play music.
Man. Grind or not. I mean, I love the grind, but grind or not, this community is pretty. And I've really seen that over too bad. It sucks how we've seen it, but wow, they have really come together and it is a beautiful sight. It is I have people reaching out to me about you and of showing concern and love for you. And I'm just honored to be honored to be a part of this community. I really am.
Well, and I was never so happy either. And I mean, I know it sounds like a love fest between us here, but I was never so happy when you said, let's do something together. And I said, well, let's do a show together. And it came into this. And it's been so much fun to have our Tuesdays. And there are days where Karis and I roll in here at 30 seconds till showtime. And I mean, we're busy as hell. I mean, it's crazy. Her hair is going everywhere. I mean, all this stuff's happening. But yet, when we turn this switch on, we get all these people who comment, and it's so much fun and so rewarding to us, I think, to be a part of this. And it's done a lot for us. I mean, it's done a lot for my platform, and your smiling face brings a lot of your friends and people that I got a chance to meet at the Bell and the Bear who are now supporters of what we do. So we know you're out there. We know everybody loves what we're doing that's a part of this community. And if you don't, it's like the television dial, man. Switch channels.
It's okay. You don't have to Now this has been really nice and it's nice words and it's a nice love fest, but let's get judgmental now. We've done the joy.
Kevin Cooper just made me laugh. He said, or report this with the Hall Around Town logo on our shirt. Yeah, that's priceless. It is. Thank you, Pete Davidson. And I love the fact that Pete hippie dances. Can I say that? I kind of like to watch Pete hippie dance in the crowd.
I like Pete.
I do too.
I think Pete's a good human.
And yes, Eric, this community is awesome. And anybody that is not part of it needs to embrace it and get involved in it, because there's a whole lot of people out there. If you want and I'll get shit for this, but go to the Bell and the Bear on a Thursday. You don't even have to freaking talk to the musicians. Talk to the people in the audience. You want to make some great friends. These are people that love music. And if you love music, you're in a room with like-minded people, and being around like-minded people is always a good thing.
I'm always surprised when somebody leaves the bar being like, that place was shitty. The people were shitty. I was like, man, the common denominator is probably the one that's thinking everything is shitty.
You think?
Good people surround themselves with good people.
I'll admit I get down at times, and I get, What'd you call me earlier? I don't know. I don't remember. But you can get in a funk. You can, and you can be like, why am I doing this? What is even worth? But then you see all these comments I've had in the last week, and I realize what it's worth. It's worth a lot. And thank you. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate that. Tim Butterfield, what do you got to say? It's lonely at the top.
Tim did great on lighting. So good that even Bill complimented him on Sunday.
Bill, anti-light guy?
Yeah.
Bill?
Yeah, he complimented Tim.
Where's Bill? Are you out there, Bill? Yeah,
I even because I know that there's Tim uses white lights. I didn't know how he was going to use them. And I said when Bill walked in, I was like, just be careful. There's some white bright lights. And he goes, it's okay. I'll stand in the back. But Tim's lighting was just on par. It was superb. And Bill apparently gave him a really nice compliment.
Can you not talk about that? Because I'm really sad I didn't make that show. That was one I really wanted to see.
Yeah, they did a wonderful job.
Yeah, I'm so sure because first of all, I love Crown Watson. Secondly, with Ann Coleman opening and the crowd I saw there, the people in the audience, it was just a wonderful night. I can tell you.
I feel like was on this different level. She blew me away. I loved it. I'm so glad that she opened the show.
Ed Sawicki, thanks for saying that because the lighting makes or breaks the photographer too. I was trying to take some pictures the other night at a venue and the lighting was so bad that none of them turned out good. So I agree. The lighting will make or break. And when you want those good Ed Sawicki photography pictures to pop up, thank you, Tim. So what's judgment? You said, let's do judgment. Let's roll into it. We got a few minutes.
I don't know. I don't even remember. I don't even know what I'm judging anymore.
You got anything to be judgy about today?
No, I guess we turned our judgment into love.
Wow. I think that's the first time I felt sensitive with you in a long time. Oh, you make me laugh every single day.
Every single day.
What's anybody else got out there? Anybody else want to comment?
Anybody want me to judge them?
Thank you, Mark Bransford. Hi, Casey. How are you? He said, let the love rule. Casey throws some love. There's Bill. There's Video Bill.
I look like
musical family reunion. Yes.
Who is K27? Answer me. Answer me. Who is K27?
Love Drive. Oh, can we do that? Can I do that like in a radio voice? That sounds good. Yeah, you're listening to Love Drive at 5.
Love Drive at 5.
Hear it. I won't say that. I was going to say something rude. I won't. No.
Please tell me who K27 is. Who are you?
Who is K27?
Who does K27 work for?
Okay. Glenn, so happy to see everybody on here. Woohoo! We have 35 viewers right now live on YouTube. That's probably a record for us.
I don't even know that K27 knows I'm talking about them. Okay, the person who said Love Drive at 5, who are you?
Says yes, you can use it. Use it. I need I
must have an
cool
answer.
Background. I need some cool background music for that. And then I can really get the voice going. K-Love.
Yo, you're purposely not telling us. Gotcha.
Oh, is that what they're saying? I don't see it.
Well, they said, yes, I do. They're just purposely not telling us.
Oh, okay. Well, I can go find out. I can.
Tell you later.
Okay. Somebody that's trying to be incognito. Well, let's finish this up because we've talked about some really good stuff today, but there are a lot of things that require audience input. And one of them being Hot Topic Tuesday. So Karis and I would love for you guys to submit topics you'd like us to have discussed on the show. And you can ask topics to get our take on it, but we want the audience take as well. And I want the audience take here at the end for the last few minutes on what do you think about this thing that occurred to us? Because we're not the first and won't be the last that's occurred on the Book of Face. What's your opinion of, what's going on and where we ought to go with this? I mean, I I want to be back on Facebook. I'll tell you that, because I have a huge audience there, and I have to continue that in some ways. There's no way to build that kind of audience and interaction on this platform. This is a video-based platform. So I'm not going to do videos all day long. So this is a video-based platform. And it's like TikTok. I did my first TikTok the other day, Karis.
Did you?
Yeah, it was cheesy. But I mean, I threw up some pictures. I didn't do anything video-wise. I'm not like dancing in the kitchen making eggs or anything. But
I started a TikTok for my dog.
Did you? That's cool. Maybe I should do that for the puppy. That'd be fun.
People love dog videos.
Kareem wants to know if anybody's hitting up karaoke tomorrow. He is.
At the Bell and the Bear?
Karaoke at the Bell tomorrow night.
Ray Renee. She does a great job.
Yeah. That's what I heard she did up here too. She did that at Burroughs, and and the crowd loved it. So that's cool. That's awesome. Bill made his night, Tim said. Thank you for that. And
Kara, I don't think it's either.
K27 thinks it's BS. Okay. I really want to know who K27 is. I do.
Know.
And thank you, Casey. There's no reason to make it hateful. I mean, I really, truly, I probably know who's doing this to me, but it just makes them a sad person. It does. It makes them a person who is just pathetic. I mean, I hate to say that, but
in the end, it is really just sad that that's where they go. That's what they're doing. That's what has led them to this. I mean, that just speaks volumes about the type of person they are. And can I say the F word on YouTube?
I don't know. Are we allowed to do that here? Somebody tell us if it's permitted. I don't do enough on YouTube to even know. But I will say this, I have yet to, even during all the drama that was going on about events, I never went out and said anything negative about this person or those people. And I had somebody message me the other day and tell me that someone who's been removed from how many radio shows in their life made a comment that I was a washed up radio host. First of all, I was a radio host in I won't say what year. When I was 18 years old, I got fired on a Friday with the rest of the staff. I was making $5 an hour and realized that is not the career I want. So yes, I guess I'm a washed up radio host. It's a true story, everybody. It's true. It's factual.
Was it another washed up radio host that was telling you this?
Somebody that's been fired from numerous radio gigs, but yeah. I can't believe it. My good buddy John Bolio, he got fired after 40 years in radio. He worked for the same station for 40 years, and they fired him for saying orgy on the air because, it's a kinder, gentler world now. Oh my goodness. You got laid? All right.
I got laid.
There we go. Well, let me get to some comments here real quick. Glenn says, shame on those who try to destroy the local community of music. Yeah. And I've been through this before. When I first started, there were some haters going on, but they backed off quickly. And where are they today? And Mark Bransford, thank you. Yeah, you got to take the high road. Yeah, it serves no purpose to fight with people who have that mentality because, first of all, you're not going to win in the court of public opinion because they're just going to keep going until they think they're a winner. And right now, have they won?
It is Kevin Tolles.
Have they won? They've won today.
Who?
These people who are messing with my page. They won today. They haven't won for good. I guarantee you. That's
they can
just
have today.
It. Yeah, we'll give them today.
They have their entire lives living as who they are. I'd say we're winning.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Aaron Thomas. And I will let you know, Aaron, about our Friday show. We'll see where it goes. We may just have to do it on YouTube, and we'll see where it goes. We'll just all have to share the hell out of it. But I want to get Aces High on because they've got a big show coming up as well.
Oh, where?
And River's Edge, I believe it is.
Oh, nice.
Isn't
Okay.
I don't quote me on that, though, but I believe that's where it is at this point. And No names, guys. Please, no
names.
names. No names. No names. No names.
The only
no
person
names.
you're hurting when you say names is Scott Hall and Hall Around Town Radio.
Yep. That's it.
So.
Lay's chips, K27. I'm still trying to figure out. Oh, Jim McCarthy's saying that as well.
It's not Kevin Tolles. He said no. They said no. Oh, K27. Who are you?
This is like the mystery.
Guys, everybody on YouTube, who do we think K27 is?
Kenny Patterson, Johnny Fever on WKRP got everybody fired for saying
Do we
booger.
think it's a man or a woman? I think woman.
Won the battle, not the war. Thank you, Don Hudson. Those were the words I was looking for. Says nope, Jim. Jim. Is it Jim Kilroy? It can't be Jim Kilroy.
No, Jim already was up there. I think he was saying nope. Wait.
Nope, Jim. Okay.
Because Jim's the one who said it, right?
All right, I got it. Riverfront Live. Thank you. Not River's Edge. Thank you, Aaron Thomas. It's all right. I'll get it together. Aaron says he's a terrible talker. No, you're not. And Kathy Laverde, maybe. She's
at the dentist.
Is she?
Yeah.
Can you make dental noises to pretend? Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a vibrator. It could be a vibrator or a dental noise.
There we go. That's perfect.
High voltage vibrator.
That one party band is late to the party.
Yeah, but you still made it.
I think we're done today. Are we done?
Oh.
We're not done?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Are you done?
That's fine, yeah.
What you're making?
I'm just glad that we changed our minds and we came to YouTube to do our show.
Too busy making vibrator noises over there. Yes. Are you still there?
I'm here.
Oh, good. We haven't been kicked off here yet. All right.
Billy who?
I don't know.
I know we're all.
I may know who that is. I may know who it is, but I'm not going to say on the air.
Why?
Because I may know who it is. Thank you, Glenn. We appreciate you always supporting. Oh, my dogs are barking.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Don't get any notifications on here. Well, you can if you subscribe and hit that little bell icon. So, guys, if you're on here today, please hit the subscription on our page. We'd love to have you subscribe to our YouTube. This is our definite backup channel for what we're doing, and it may be our primary for a while. So until I can get this fixed, I have disputed those claims. I will tell you that. Thank you to everyone who sent me 4,000 suggestions, including Mark Zuckerberg's address on taking care of that silly business. But I will take those all into consideration. And yes, I do realize certain people are friends on my page and follow my radio show, and I will not remove people unless they give me a reason, and I have no proof to remove anybody yet. So we will see where that goes.
Casey, you look handsome in that picture.
Mystery Hour with Scott and Karis. There we go. Maybe we can start talking ghost stories or something. Maybe people like that. I don't know. Thank God we have YouTube, Dewey says. Thank you, Dewey. Mark Bransford. Who will be next week's mystery guest? Stay tuned. Yes, Casey Gomez. Thank you. And thank you all for being great supporters of what Karis and I do on Hot Topic Tuesday, because it's fun for us.
It is.
And we love you guys for being a part of it. We do.
We do.
So I'll keep you.
Haters.
I'll keep you. Would you help me out with this? I'll keep you abreast. Thank you. Of what's going on with our appeals and all that. We've heard nothing on our dispute. So there's been no reply.
High.
You do.
You
really do.
Like high as fuck.
And you don't do that. Yeah. No. It's interesting. No. Well, I'm going to go do trivia at Mr. Burroughs Tavern tonight, and we're going to have so much fun with that. I mean, I'm almost as thrilled as Glenn is that we have so many YouTube followers today. That's what's going to happen tonight. What else you got? Anything?
No. I just want to go eat some food. I'm so hungry.
All right. Go eat some good food.
Yeah.
Pasta.
Oof.
You've been
then I'll fall asleep.
You've been starving yourself. Pasta.
I haven't been starving.
Pasta.
Trust me. I have not been starving myself.
Come see Ray at the Bell tomorrow for karaoke.
Yeah, she does a fantastic job. Come see her.
See me tonight.
We do have a big reservation tomorrow, Ray.
Good.
For your karaoke.
And I have I got to get a shameless plug in too. Tomorrow night, I'll be at Crooked Handle Brewing in Springboro doing 80s and 90s pop culture trivia. We're going to have fun with that. So,
nice.
Yeah. Thanks. Don't sound so excited. I know it's not the Bell and the Bear, but
so excited for you and Crooked Handle Brewing.
Damn one-sided Bell and the Bear shit goes on here every time I come on. It's the way it works. Thanks, folks. Love y'all. Stay with me, Karis.
Oh, okay.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, am I allowed to play music on here? I don't know anything about YouTube. Do you?
Faded Cows open all week this week, tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't know. I can sing.
This is Ray Renee from That One Party Man, and you are listening to Haul Around Town Radio.
Thank you, Ray Renee. We're out of here. Bye, everybody. See you.